Hey, what is up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. The new deck of fate have been revealed to start this Monday. Has been revealed? Have been revealed? Anyway, I'm not sure what's the proper English for that. But we have the information for the deck of fate and a couple events that are running in the same time with it. But I think this is a massive bait and I'm going to show you why. We have Leonardo and Raphael left to collect and this deck of fate doesn't synergize with any of them. So let me show you the information I've got on this deck of fate and let me talk to you about a few key points that are following by the end of this month and October. So let's jump into the video. So here's the info we got on the events that are starting Monday, September 15th. Let me quickly move my camera to bottom right so you can see it better. So first of all, we have a 2x chance to summon a 5 and 6 stars perfect souls from immortal stones, which sounds super decent, not gonna lie. That's gonna be about 36%. 12 times 2, 24, 6 times 2, 12, 24 plus 12, 36% chance to get a 5 and 6 stars. And running alongside this event, we're also gonna have the new deck of fate, which gives pizza points and relics, alongside other valuable goodies. In order to get points in the new deck of fate, you will have to summon souls from soul stones and upgrade champions. How many points you would need to summon in order to get, in order to max out the deck of fate so you get all the rewards from it. You would usually need about maybe 40,000 points if I remember correctly. So this boils down to how many soul stones you actually need to summon. I don't know, about 60 soul stones? I think that's quite a bit, right? And then if you would be to get some points by upgrading champions, this is going to be quite slow and you might have to upgrade quite a few champions for that. Now let's have a look and see what exactly this deck of fate gives. During this event, you'll be able to collect Radiant Sun Lilies to craft relics in the Forge. So basically, relics only, right? Or at least relics is going to be the main reward here. You get 300 rares, 200 epics, and 150 legendary mats. That's not even 2 legendary relics. Well, it's only a percentage to get the legendary relic. So if we jump into the game real quick and check the... Let's look at the percentages here. That's about 40% chance to get a legendary, right? And then 60% chance to get an epic. And then if you would be to craft them only with epics, that would be a 4% chance to get a legendary and 40% chance for an epic and 60% chance for a rare. Apart from that, epic, legendary and mythical mats will be hidden in the fate chests. If you remember, fate chests are the chests that you get if you hit 3 of the same rarities. So whenever you do deck of fates, you have here, I'm showing you this previous deck of fate. This is just for reference. Whenever you flip a card, if it's a rare or epic, it's going to go into one of these 3 blank spots here. And obviously, if you flip an epic, you want to lock it in so you can flip 3 epics for that fate chest, which gives a few extra epic, legendaries and mythical mats. Potentially mythical mats. There's no guarantee for that. Alongside this, you're also going to be able to collect a few extra pizza points for the Smart Fella Titan event, and that's going to be a total of 100 pizza points. And if you're looking to max out the Smart Fella Titan event, that's going to be a bit of a double dip. Besides the relics, you're getting also pizza points. Now with that out of the way, let me tell you exactly why I think this deck of fate alongside the 2x event is a huge bait. They're huge bait events. So I took a few notes here so I remember exactly what I want to talk about, because they're quite these notes are quite important in my opinion. So hear me out. In order to get points in this deck, you need to summon soul stones and upgrade champions. Upgrading champions is probably going to give you like meaningless points. So that's going to be mostly summoning souls. And how many how many soul stones you need to summon, right? It's going to be like what? Let's say 60 soul stones. But then we also know from the leaked sources that we've seen over Reddit and other content creators' YouTube videos that Leonardo and Raphael are also going to follow in guaranteed events. But the big question here is, what type of events? If we wait for Leonardo, or even Raphael, but mainly Leonardo, which is the strongest Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, right? How do we get Leonardo? Is it shards, energy, or soul stones? You see what I mean? If we pull all the soul stones now, only to get a few extra relics and what, 100 extra pizza points, you don't even need the 5-star soul stone for Donatello. I think you're good enough with the 3-star because Donatello is a support. The 3-star gives HP, a bit of defense, and what else he was giving it? A bit of attack, right? You need HP and defense for extra survivability, and that's the support's role mainly. So if you really want that Leonardo to make the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Dream Team, and he is going to be ending as being one of these champions that you need to pull soul stones for him, right? In his events. Then I think you're quite scuffed if you burn all your soul stones now. And even if you don't really go for Leonardo, let's say you want to go for Raphael, which Raphael, we know from the leaked sources that he's going to be another Deck of Fate. Then maybe he's going to be a Soul Stone Deck of Fate again. And another big question here is, with both Leonardo and Raphael, if you do need their souls. And the answer for this is yes, for both of them. They're both damage dealers. You want that extra crit damage, which you get at the 4-star mark. You also want the extra attack, which is at the 2-star mark. So whenever we're going to get the events revealed for both Leonardo and Raphael, I also strongly believe that immediately after that, we are going to get events for their perfect souls as well. If it's not going to be for their perfect souls, it's going to be for split souls. So you need to burn through quite a few of resources to get the champion first. If you didn't yet get any of them from pulling shards, you will need to burn mats to get Leonardo's soul. If you stop there, you're good. But if you want to have Raphael, you burn mats for Raphael and Raphael's soul. And I think that's quite expensive if you ask me. So that's why, in my opinion, I don't think this Deck of Fate that is going to start Monday, it's actually worth pulling anything out of it. Even though you have the 2x event, right, to get the 2x chance on Immortal and Eternal Stones, I still think it's not really worth it. Because we have limited time event champions. And you need to balance it this way, right? You're pulling soul stones for your champions, or you go to waste all your resources on getting limited time event champions. After 12 November this year, we're not going to have any other chance to pull for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. You cannot get them from pulling shards as usual at any other champions. They will not get added to the pool. So you're better getting them now while you can, and then wait for another 2x event if you want to pull a few soul stones for some of your other champions. So yes, boys, this is one of the main reasons I think this Deck of Fate alongside the 2x event is not really worth doing or participating in, and actually worth saving the resources a few extra days. Because the October Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle events are going to be a guaranteed event for Leonardo, 100%. And the guaranteed Deck of Fate for Raphael. Maybe it's not going to be a Deck of Fate. We saw from the leaks that there's going to be a Deck of Fate. But then again, they're going to be followed by the events for their souls again. And then probably between November and December, we might have a new fusion coming, or who knows what Polarium is going to pull for this Christmas, right? So as you can see, the following months are quite resource extensive. You need a bunch of resources to get all these champions. And if you already got Michelangelo and Donatello, or maybe you got Michelangelo and you pulled Raphael, why not go for Leonardo too? Because Leonardo is like super strong. And especially if you're having 2 extra Ninja Turtles, because he's a Unity champion. He has extra effects added on top of his kit whenever you have, let's say, 2 or 3, I think it was 3, up to 3 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in the same team. So yes, boys, this is my point on this video, and I wanted to state it out and loud for you to maybe reconsider, just in case you saw that 2 times event and you're like, oh my god, I'm gonna pull all my soul stones and I'm gonna get my dream 5 and 6 stars out of it. So let me know if my points are valid, and also let me know if you're actually going to skip and not get debated. I was Mr. Man Plays. This was Mr. Man Plays Raid. I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Have a nice weekend. Bye-bye. Talking about champions. You can get 2 free legendaries and 3 S-tier epic champions on top of Michelangelo if you download the game right now with the download link in the description and pinned comment. You'll get Corruptor, and then as your second legendary you can add in the promo code Demon Slayer to get Tholin Falbeard, Monkey King or San Wukong, get Alice for Alice the Wanderer, Desert Queen for Tuhanarak, or Tree Hugger for Green Warden Uark. You can choose one of these promo codes to receive the second legendary champion of your choice. And then Ugo, Taguar and Lady Kilen. Ugo, Taguar and Lady Kilen, we don't have her anymore because we fused Lady Mikage, will follow as soon as level 15, level 25 and level 35 respectively. So if you want to support the channel, this is the best way to do it.